would you please lead us the bow?
Okay. Please rise. Let's bow. Second bow. Third bow.
Okay, I'll play you the video now.
Okay. Please.
我常常说，佛法要生活化，菩萨人间化。我们学佛，那就是要听法，法要入心啊。这入心的法要用在我们的生活中，其实呢，一点困难都没有。只要你甘愿，只要你欢喜，其实啊。真正的佛菩萨呢，是要反观自性。你要往内找啦，不是往外面找啊。佛陀不断的跟我们说，人人都本具有佛性，所以啊，人人都跟佛陀平等，有同等的觉悟的本性，有跟佛陀一样的，就是智慧。但是呢，我们这个凡夫啊，只是有一个习性啊，这个习性来自于我们内心的深处啊，不知道几生几世以来。总是一念无明啊，生生世世的累积了，养成了一种习惯。所以呢，这样的习惯呐，就对我们自己的行为生活，这种习惯越来越不好。那就是呢，在生活上的生活的方式。越来越是往贪婪的方向走。以前我跟慈济人都说，你会当讲吼，有10关伊都好啊啦。相信吼，少我若赚10块，关1块会用的啦。若赚100块，关10块吼，还可以啦。1000块关100块，还可以啦。10万块关1万。想看卖咧吼，呀，那是啦，那是1亿的时啦，爱关偌济？1亿都要关1000万啦吼，哇，这都要考虑几工啊吼。但是呢，这种大企业家吼，他说10分要关2分哦。那在这么多人的面前说的哦，我相信绝对做得到。我要引一个故事。有一个人，他呢养了一大群的乳牛，他呢就想要展示一下他所养的乳牛哈，乳是有多么好。他就是常常跟他的朋友分享。他的朋友就说啊， 你牛的乳质这么好，那你请客啊？他说可以，我请客。1个月后，你们通通来，全村里的人都可以来，我要请客。他回去呢，就很开心的跟家里的人来说我要把我的乳牛呢这个词呢，要让全村里的人呢，人人都认识我某某人所养的牛是这么好。他就开始做规划咯。1个月后，我要提供给这么多人喝他的牛奶。他开始呢，就跟他家里的人说，某一只牛，你就要让它从今天开始，唔通去轮牛奶啦，就让它呢，纯的每天的奶都不要把它取出来，就把它存在牛的身上哈。等到1个月，我来娶她，请全村里的人，人人都认识我某某人所养的牛是这么好。1个月后，人都来了。他信心满满的，没问题，大家通通来。我的牛乳已经呢储存足够了。开始，人人在那里等啊。他开始呢，把牛牵出来，动手要挤了牛奶。有吗？没有了啦。 我们人呐，不就是这样吗？哈，我们呢，想做就要赶快做，不要等待啦。因为呢，人世间呐，做了就是我的，好，不是我的，你的哈。因为呢，任何一个人，任何做，都是呢，把这样的功德累积起来的啦。假如呢不做啦，那也都是这样的过去哦。所以啊，我常常爱说一句话：把握当下，恒持刹那。现在该做的，你就要赶快做，做下来呢，这个刹那，这一份爱心，你开始做了，你的功德就是永恒的啦。所以在那一刹那间，你花心的这一刹那间开始做，就是功德，就是自己的啦。总而言之呢，各位菩萨们来自不同国家哈，而且呢，不同的行业啊，人人呢共同有缘聚集在一起，听到看到了，认为你们都可以做得到，那就是呢身体力行。所以好事大家做，佛法在生活中，菩萨在人间中。所以啊，在你的前后左右啦，无不都是菩萨。在我的面前，人人呢都是佛菩萨。总而言之呢，咱跟他求啊拜呀，只不过呢是表达虔诚一分哈。那最重要的，我们身体力行呢，那是无量的千万分。
Okay, so that's the video for today. All I'm going to share with you today is that we must grasp the moment, the moment that we can do good deed, and we don't wait. It's like milking the cow. You know, the more you milk, the more milk you will gain. But if you don't milk it, it's not gonna accumulate by itself. So we don't wait to become a giver when we become more rich. We can start giving small from now, even if we are not very rich. And also, we don't wait for the time to come when we to learn Dharma or do good deed. We don't wait, because we all gonna say, okay, I will do it later. I will do it later. I will start learning Dharma. I will practice Dharma after I finish studying, after my exam. Then after you finish studying, you're gonna say, I'm gonna wait for I work after I earn money. And after you earn money, then you're going to say, I'm going to wait for my kids to grow up. After your kids grow up, you're gonna say, I'm going to wait for retirement. So it's just excuses that we can always find to procrastinate ourselves from doing what we're supposed to do. So the key is to grasp the moment and do it right now and right away, so we can accumulate the merits that we are supposed to accumulate again. Okay, that's all from my side today. Anybody would like to share for today's video?
Thank you, Brother Kelvin.
Thank you, Brother Kelvin.
Thank you so much. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Hey.
Okay, from my side, yes, procrastination is the theft of time. Time lost is never regained. So it means that we must make use of the time to do every possible good deed. So for now, with the little we have, we don't have to wait to be more wealthy for us to give. And remember, as we always in Suchi, we say that giving is not all about material things. It's not about your wealthy. You can give with a lot of things, such as your smile, your kindness, your strength, and more and more. So with that being said, it means we should not waste time, we should always give all that we can. And in terms of money, we can also give the little that we earn. As much as we earn little, we can also give, because I remember from the beginning of the video, Master was talking about giving in terms of percentages. You find that there's a wealthy man, a businessman who has millions. So now if he says he's gonna give 50,000, you find that that 50,000 is not even 10% of his wealthy. But then you find that somebody who earns only hundreds or thousands decides to give with hundreds. So you find that it's actually 50% of that person's income. So in other words, you don't have to wait to be wealthier, because the more you wait, the more time is wasted. You see from the cow, the lesson that we learned there is that because of the man wanted to show the whole village that the cow has good milk, so he wanted to bank the milk for the big day. So he didn't know that instead he should be milking the cow daily, but he opted to wait until that big day. So in other words, in our lives, if we wait for whatever that we want to do, we always put certain time. We are procrastinating, and the more we procrastinate, we will never realize the time that is lost because of that procrastination. So remember, as we say, that time lost is never regained. So now it's not only time that is lost, precision of that action that was supposed to be executed is no longer going to be executed because the time is no longer the right time. Just like the milk for the cow, at that particular time when the man decided not to milk, that was the time in which there was sufficient milk for the whole village to see, for the whole village to test. But because the man procrastinated, the man postponed to say, okay, I want to set this big day. Then when the day came, the man found that, there's no milk in the cow. So things went terrible, all due to procrastination. So we should just take note that in life, we should not procrastinate. Whatever that we set out to do, we should do, even if we feel like, we want maybe the resources to be enough, we want the money to be enough. We should not wait for that, because money can never be enough, resources can never be enough. We find that the likes of like TP is always procrastinating, studying to say, oh, I'll study towards the exams. So even when it's towards the exams, the time will come, you're tired, you get occupied by 1, 2, 3. So until the big day comes, then your head, you're blank, there's nothing, then you fail the exam. Yeah, so it's a good lesson, really. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Calvin. Anyone else would like to share a bit?
Okay, yes. Hello, everyone. Yeah, what I've learned is also what Calvin was saying, that from the video they did say we shouldn't think too much, we should act immediately. So there is this thing they call a 10-second rule. If you know, like you have like a problem of keep procrastinating whenever you want to do something, you just give yourself like 10 seconds, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or until 10, then you do whatever. You don't think too much. So what I've learned from this video is we shouldn't think too much, and we should take action. Because of that guy, he was supposed to give people taste of that milk every day. Just maybe a day can just give 5 people a day. Then the whole village was going to know how good is his milk. But he decided to wait until month end. Then no one could taste his milk, and he probably won't get that milk again. So what I've learned from this video is what Master said. We should stop postponing. We should just do it bit by bit. We should always use what we have at the time. So if you want to donate, you shouldn't say, I'll donate when I'm rich. You should just check how much you have and how much you're willing to donate and donate. Whether it's money, whether it's time, you just have to compromise. So I think the lesson was more about not postponing too much, and obviously being mindful of what you're doing and your deeds. And she did say at some point that we reap what we sow, so we should always focus and do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Both are very well said. Anybody else want to share? No one? Brother Teach?
Thank you, Brother Teach.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's more of the same thing that the other guys shared. I think we just need to use whatever we have. It's like when we are giving people, no matter how big the number of people we need to give, or no matter how difficult a situation may seem to be. But when we need to give, we just need to give what we have. Because if we bank it, or if we say, okay, we're gonna give when we have much, then we might not have much. So I think from the video, I learned that we need to give what we have. It will continue growing. The more we give, the more we grow in giving. The more then people maybe see or even appreciate what we are giving through giving what we have at the moment. I think it's also linking to Tsuchi, where they said that giving is not only money. Because sometimes we think that maybe I don't have to give people because I don't have much to give. But I think we also need to look onto that to say, okay, since giving is not money, I can actually use what I have to give and then devolve from there and give more. And then from there, then people actually see that you are a good giver and a good person. You are, I think you express love, you're teaching people love. So that's what I also learned. So yes, delays and postponement, it's not right. We should not postpone anything. If you postpone, yes, because of situations, but it should not take like ages to be done. So maybe these rich men postponed that at the end of the month, I'm gonna give big community. But by doing that, he was thinking that is the right thing, and he was doing that with his full joy and focus. But I believe if we postpone or if we delay too much, what we want to achieve will not be able to achieve, like what the guys were saying. We need to act like now. If a situation is there, we need to act right away, and then we'll be able to solve it. No matter how difficult a situation can be, no matter how hard it can be, but let's try to push and then do it like now. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Teach. Anyone else? No? Okay. Today is going to be our last session for this year because next week we have some other events that's clashing with the Friday time session. So this week will be our final session for this year. And I thank everybody for participating this year. Although I only joined you halfway, it's very pleased to meet all of you as well. And I will see you next year. Have a good, fantastic holiday and stay safe, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Brother Teach, will you please lead us the bow?
Okay, let's stand up. Okay, first bow. Second bow. Third bow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much,
Next
Sister.
year. Thank you.